Hello, and welcome to my July setup in my bullet journal. This month we'll be doing a Vincent Van Gogh theme. Every single week will be inspired by a different painting of his, and we're going to start off with the cover page and monthly calendar. The cover page and calendar for the month will be based off of the very famous Starry Night. Now his most famous and most recognized work, Starry Night was actually not well known until the 20th century. Starry Night was created by Vincent Van Gogh by memory in the summer of 1889. Though Vincent Van Gogh's work is amazing and stands as inspiration on its own, my inspiration for this theme came years ago, actually, from my English teacher. My English teacher in high school was inspired both by literary art and visual art, so he showed us a documentary of Vincent Van Gogh's life and the many troubles that accompanied his amazing art style. Vincent Van Gogh struggled with physical illnesses as well as several psychological issues, and he is known as being able to depict things in his paintings that normal people are not able to see. In this painting that you're seeing here, I am trying to mimic the abundance of movement in Van Gogh's works by using very short brush strokes, by differentiating the colors quite often. So I'm using variations of yellow, dandelion, white, things like that to create the bright night that Vincent Van Gogh saw from his bedroom window. A little bit more on Vincent Van Gogh. He saw this particular scene from his bedroom window in an asylum that he admitted himself to after a psychological episode. In this psychological episode, he cut off his own ear, something that is very widely known about him. He also troubled with seizures. He was known for eating paint, and he even told his brother that he hated his painting of Starry Night after he finished it because he had to draw it from memory and he didn't think it looked very good. The village at the bottom was actually made up from his imagination and didn't actually exist. So not very many people liked Vincent Van Gogh's work while he was alive, and he is very famous, as I'm sure you know today. Trying to get even more variation on this painting, I'm actually going in with a toothpick, as you will see me do over and over again. Just trying to get very fine details because I don't really have small brushes at the moment. I realized that this painting was missing the movement I was talking about, so as opposed to just leaving the stars and the swirls, I added varying levels of white, changing the direction my brush was pointed in as I was adding these spots, and I think it really brought this painting together. Next up, we're going to start on the imaginary village, and you'll see that I spread this painting onto 2 pages by separating its parts. I wanted to use the portal design done by Plant-Based Bride here on YouTube. I was really inspired by her June plan with me. So on the left, you'll see me go in with pen to draw the line art for the portal through which we're seeing this starry night. Though I don't ever try to romanticize mental illnesses, it is quite apparent that Vincent Van Gogh saw things a different way, and that we wouldn't have many of these paintings and very different art styles than what was popular at the time if Vincent Van Gogh didn't see things differently. He himself stated, as I quote, "I put my heart and my soul into my work, and I have lost my mind in the process." And art is a very profound thing, and Vincent Van Gogh definitely did put all he had into showing the world as he sees it. You'll see now that I am lettering the word July and also writing the first letter of the days of the week. This particular font I found online, and it was called Vincent Van Gogh. I think it really captures the vibe. Going in with a very fine-tipped pen to add some details, and then this gold ink pad in order to stamp the dates for the month. And now we're going to be going in with this beautiful washi tape that you see on the screen now from the washi tape shop over on Instagram. The first three here are from their Vincent Van Gogh 3-piece irises set. And we will also be including the Crows washi tape and the Sunset Sours washi tape in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and write Vincent Van Gogh in a little bit of modern calligraphy here, and also add a sticker from the washi tape shop's packaging just to finish off the cover page. While I'm here, I'm going to add a little bit of gold just to make the rest of the page shine like the washi tape. And then we'll hop right over to the second page in this setup. I already have the title lettered out in the Van Gogh font. This is going to be a type of socials content tracker, and then we have a place for an ideas brain dump, and also a section to track my daily progress. Here I'm just thinking of writing the number of followers I gain in a day or the number of subscribers here on YouTube. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that when you reach the end of this video. And now is the fun part. So for the content tracker calendar, I wanted each square to have the backdrop of this Starry Night washi tape. This did prove rather difficult having a spiral notebook. This is probably one of the two cons that I can think of to having a spiral notebook. I also have never done a washi tape design where I was cutting the washi tape before. I did cut through the page a few times. We'll fix that on the other side. But yeah, we're just going to cut the washi tape into squares and we'll see how that goes. Instead of cutting a new piece of washi tape, I realized that I could use the scraps from the pieces I was cutting off and removing in order to do the washi tape on the outlying days. So that's what you see me doing here, moving the washi tape to the first two boxes. I will say this was a very tedious process. I know that I want to try this again because I wasn't totally happy with the result, but it definitely takes some patience. Once I'm done cutting out this washi tape and moving it around, I'm going to cover it, sadly I do regret this step, with the backing of the washi tape. Now originally I was going to use transparent sticky notes, but I don't really like waste and I realized that the washi paper is almost the same thing. So I used the back of the washi tape I just used, the back facing up, not the side the washi tape was stuck to facing up, so that I could actually write on it. This does get a bit messy because I had to cut the pieces several times in order for it to fit. It is writable. It's just not the prettiest thing ever, and once you put the washi paper on top, you can't see the gold gilding of the washi tape, so that was pretty sad as well. But I do think it turned out decently. I did also have to use regular tacky glue because the double-sided glue tape was not getting it to stick down, which makes sense given the medium. So we'll definitely have to try this again. If you have any suggestions, please go ahead and leave them in the comments. I've moved on from that now, though. We are going to add a July header on top of another piece of washi tape, write the dates for my daily progress tracker, and make a border for my ideas section. Now that we've erased all the pencil marks, we're going to move on to the final pages of this July setup, fixing the pieces of paper that I cut through as stated before. I am going to start mixing the paint for the background of this spread. This week we are going to be recreating Van Gogh's sunflowers. This is the first painting he ever did in his sunflowers series, of which there were 2. This particularly is 3 sunflowers with turquoise background, so that's why we're going in with turquoise. If you're interested in seeing what other Van Gogh paintings I will be doing and taking inspiration from throughout the rest of the month of July, it would be a great idea to follow me over on Instagram. My Instagram is Indie_Scribbable. There is a link to it in the About page on my Instagram, and it's also in the description box below. If you have any questions about the materials I'm using or my methods or anything like that, you can also leave a comment. I'd be happy to chat with you in the comments section. Once we've got that background laid down, we're going to start with a greenish yellow for the leaves and then go straight into painting the sunflowers. Now, I don't know what it was, but this particular sunflower gave me a lot of trouble. Painting the center was really rather easy. You see me doing that here, but as soon as it came to the petals, I just hit a roadblock. You actually see me go over to the next sunflower and then come back. I think the biggest problem here was trying to layer without letting the paint dry. That is something I do often because I typically use watercolor paints, but it was not going well with the oil paints. It was also hard to just use Van Gogh's painting as inspiration. I wasn't looking at any real sunflowers. There was no sunflower sitting in front of me as some type of model. I was just going off of his 3 sunflowers painting. I think I definitely should have gotten myself some more references, but it did end up looking okay after I let the paint dry in order to do some more layers. So while we're doing that, we're going to go over to the puffy sort of sunflower. This one I really liked doing, and I think the key for this was again using brush strokes in different directions to get that movement aspect. To add a little bit of movement as well, you will notice that my background is really rather patchy. I tried to not go for a smooth background, but to leave some white areas and stuff like that. Once I'm done adding some darker detail to that second sunflower, we're going to go back to the first and add some lighter details. I actually did stop after 2 sunflowers instead of 3. I was realizing I didn't have the room for it because I was going to add so much other ephemera to this spread, and I think 2 sunflowers was enough for the painting energy that I had on this filming day. So we're adding some more of the Van Gogh font, cutting a tab on the right side, and then we're going to be adding some of the sunflower washi tape from the washi tape shop. I plan on using these to write the date on top. So I cut out 7 different pieces, and we're also going to make use of these stickers from Bujo's sticker shop, Ikigai Papier. I really hope I pronounced that right. She is Hedda over on Instagram, and I absolutely love all of her stickers. I am using them too quickly though, and will need to be ordering more very soon. So this is the sunflowers bundle set. So we have many different sticker sheets I'm pulling from over here. They're all beautiful. After I've added the stickers, we're going to outline the circles that I had in pencil beforehand. I did use an item in my house, I think it was a candle, in order to write the outline of the circles in pencil, but then I freehanded it with pen. I do need a sticker template. That is definitely on the stationery to buy list. Once I'm done adding some modern calligraphy with the gold to write out the rest of the days of the week, we are going to actually make a sunflower stamp. So I got this sunflower stamp from Michael's, and I'm going to color on the back with a brown and a yellow mild liner. And in doing so, we're going to make a few sunflowers, and I am really happy that I had that idea because those are super cute in my opinion. Well, that was the last spread, so here is the flip through of my July bullet journal setup. I really hope you enjoyed all of the Van Gogh information you got here, and if you gained any inspiration from this setup and you're going to make your own, I'd love it if you tagged me on Instagram so that I could see and share it as well. Again, if you want to see what I do for the rest of the month, go follow me on Instagram. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye.